What's a zine? Well, think magazine. That's what this word is short for, but zines aren't commercial publications. They're created and distributed through self-publishing. Self-publishing might involve making cheap photocopies at the library, or sneaking a few Xeroxes at your office job, or maybe you get your zines printed at a local shop in town. Zines are an affordable, accessible media for creators to express themselves and find an audience. They come in all forms, all genres and styles. Zines are for everyone. My name is Kate Rink. I'm completing my master's in art therapy, and I've been doing my thesis research on the therapeutic benefits of zines. They have roots in sci-fi fan fiction from the 1930s and 40s, and were huge in the punk and DIY scenes in the 70s and 80s. Voices from feminist and LGBTQ+ communities emerged in zines in the 80s and 90s. Zines can be political or personal or both. They can be filled with any kind of writing or visual art or both. Because self-publishing is so accessible and inviting, zines have been used in classroom settings for decades. Research suggests that reading and creating zines can increase literacy, confidence, and engagement for youth, as well as supporting them in identity formation. Zines have been studied as a resource for college students too, and the findings suggest that zines can increase connections between students and their university community. Zines connect with mental health and therapeutic benefits. A zine library curator noticed a pattern of mental health narratives found in the collection she manages. When she interviewed the authors, she found that sharing their stories was not just beneficial for them, but also for readers who connect over the shared experiences. Zines are inclusive. They've been used in the community art therapy space with older adults who found great benefits from them, such as connecting with the wider community, developing their creativity, and increasing their access to advocacy. Even though I found a very limited amount of research directly connecting zines to the field of art therapy specifically, the therapeutic benefits of making and reading zines were clearly demonstrated in the research that I was able to find. For my study, I created an anonymous survey for people who like zines. It was open to any adult who wanted to contribute to the research, and we were really looking to find out more about who is into zines, how are they engaging with zines, and what benefits they experience from these activities. We got 61 respondents, and people were allowed to skip questions on the survey if they wanted to. The largest age demographic in the sample was folks in emerging adulthood. The majority of participants were female and non-binary, and there was a large representation of LGBTQ+ folks. Racial diversity was underrepresented, especially for Black and Indigenous individuals. Almost everyone in the survey said that they make and collect zines rather than just one or the other. The most popular ways that people said they distribute and acquire zines were using the internet, through trading, and at zine festivals and events. Trading specifically came up in participant comments as something that people appreciate about zine culture. The most popular zines that people enjoy making and reading were visual art and perzines. If you don't know, perzines are personal or autobiographical narratives. Poetry and activism were popular topics as well. There was this notable overlap between perzines and visual art zines, meaning people are writing and illustrating their personal experiences. Mental health themes intersect here as well, and that aligns with what I found when I was researching therapeutic outcomes for using art therapy together with narrative therapy interventions. Some of the benefits of making and reading zines that participants scored high were connecting with others and finding an outlet for creativity. Zine makers reported that zines allow them to share a message, and zine readers reported that zines are a medium where they can see themselves represented. At the end of this research, it can be said that there is a need for more study of the power of zines in the art therapy space. And while zines are communal and accessible, we need to examine what barriers exist for the inclusion of more Black and Indigenous folks in zine culture. The findings from this survey and my literature review indicate that zines are naturally suited to use in a clinical, therapeutic setting with groups or individuals. Their ability to provide a voice and encourage connection might be what makes zines so appealing and effective for younger folks and individuals with marginalized gender and sexuality identities. But those are also reasons that zines could be beneficial for anyone who's ready to grab some paper and make their first one.